How can you count and write 6 with words and numbers?
Hi there! It's time to feed the animals at the zoo. It'll be fun! I have buckets full of water to give them. Look, the buckets are already lined up. So, how many buckets do we need? Click the very first bucket to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait! The last bucket doesn't have a number. So what counting number do you think should go on the last bucket? I think we'll have to learn how to write a number. Come on, let's find out how it's done.
Christy wants to write the number 6 because soon she will be 6 years old. What does 6 look like? Let's count the counters to find 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click the group of counters to see what the number 6 looks like. Click the number 6 to see how it looks when it's written as a word.
So the number 6, this is how it looks as a number. And now they're going to show us how it looks as a word with letters.
The word 6 is spelled S-I-X. 6. How many kites are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 kites. Select the number 6.
All right, let's see. Scarlett, I haven't heard from you yet. Do you want to help us out and figure the number 6? Where is the number 6? Is it the top or the bottom number?
The bottom.
Let's see if you're right.
Nice job.
Correct. Good
That's
job.
the number 6.
All right, now let's go to our work. So today we're working on lesson 3.2 of our Go Math books. We're gonna count and write up to the number 6 with words and numbers. And in the Studio YouTube, you'll find our recorded lessons. So we just saw today's lesson and we're starting off with page 125. So go ahead and open up your books to page 125. And Ms. Castro is going to share her whiteboard now. So that way we can do this work together. All right, so for the number 6, they had given us some cubes. They were blue. So I'm gonna form those cubes on my whiteboard. Okay, so our job is to count and label these cubes to see how many we have. So let's get our pencils ready. We are going to count and label these cubes here. I'm going to change it to white. All right, so we always start with the number 1. Continue on 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops, and 6. So we just counted and labeled 6 blue cubes. So now what they want us to do is they want us to trace the number 6. So notice where the blue dot starts. That's where your pencil is going to start. Start at the blue dot. Go down and then around and in to form the number 6. So keep tracing the number 6 until you get to the end. Simply trace the number nice and slow so that way it comes out neat. Always start at the blue dot and then follow the dotted lines. Miss Cash is doing it on her computer with her mouse. That's why it's coming out a little bit sloppy. However, you boys and girls have your math books with you, so simply trace and follow those dotted lines until you form the number 6. Okay, while you're working on that, I'm gonna start doing the next problem. I'm gonna draw circles, and the circles will represent those caps. I guess we'll do this. I don't have that color. Okay, so these circles that I made are the caps that you have in your books. So we're gonna count and label these caps, and then we're gonna form the number 6 using letters. Okay, so let's start with the yellow cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm stopping at 6 because that's the last number that I counted for the caps. Now they want us to trace the word 6. So 6 is with the letter S, I, X. That's how you write the number 6 as a word. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to our book, the presentation. So we did the first page. Let's turn to the next page. On the next page, you're gonna see a picture. Now that picture has different groups between people and objects that we have to count. And if we count 6 in a group, we're gonna circle it. So let's start with the family that's up at the top here. Let's count to see how many people we have in that family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have 6 there? Zaylee, we haven't heard from you yet. So Zaylee, we counted 5 people. Do we have a group of 6 there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look at the top group of family with the mom with the pink shirt. That's the group that we're counting first. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have 6 there, Zaylee? Yes or no?
No.
No, so we're not gonna circle that family because they do not have 6 there. Why don't we try counting the balloons? Who wants to help Miss Castro count the balloons? Riley, go ahead. Count the balloons nice and loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Excellent. So we have 6 balloons. Riley, do we circle that group if it has 6?
Yes.
Yes. So boys and girls, for the group of balloons, I want you to circle them in a big circle because we did count a group of 6. So everyone's circling the group of balloons because we have 6 there. Okay. Now let's count the family down below. We're gonna
Miss
start.
Castro. Miss Castro, I have a question.
Go
Miss
ahead.
Castro,
Hey,
my question
Rosalie.
is, if you have 3 balloons and more 3 balloons, and that makes Miss Castro.
Wait.
So you have 3 balloons and 3 balloons, which gives us 6, right?
Huh?
Very
Miss
good. Thank you for sharing with us, Dominic.
Miss
Yes,
Castro.
Rosalie.
Rosalie.
I might take my back one to Peppa Pig.
That's nice, Rosaline. Stay focused, Mama. We're gonna count now the next family, okay? Let's stay on track. Let's start with the group of family down there with the dad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who thinks, what should we do with that family? If we have 6, Alina, I see you raising your hand. What do we do, Alina? Do we circle it or do we leave them alone?
Circle it.
Yes, we're gonna circle that group of family. Good job, Alina. Wherever we count 6, we have to circle them. So I want you to put a big circle around that family because they have 6 there. Let's see if I can do it like this. So when you do a big circle, it would look something like this. Hold on a second. This does not need to be filled in. All right. So when you make a big circle, it would look something like that. And then the same thing with the balloons. The balloons you would circle in a big group like that, okay? All right, so we're done counting there. Now we're gonna go on to the next page. On the next page, they want us to trace the number 6. So go ahead and remember, boys and girls, start at the blue dot, go down and around and form the number 6. So everyone's tracing the number 6 till you get to the end. Aaliyah, you're gonna help Miss Kasha with the next question with number 3. So get ready to count with me, okay, Aaliyah? All right, Aaliyah, we're gonna start counting and labeling the pinwheels. These are little colorful pinwheels. So we're gonna start counting and counting and labeling those pinwheels. Ready? Aaliyah, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's start counting and labeling. 1.
1.
Next one is gonna be 2.
2.
Label 2, good. Next one is gonna be 3. Next pinwheel is gonna have the number 4. Very good. And then after 4 comes what?
6. No.
That was close. It's actually 5.
5.
Good. So Aaliyah, we counted 5 pinwheels. If we counted 5 pinwheels, Aaliyah, what number do we put on the line?
5.
Excellent. So boys and girls, on the line for the colorful pinwheels, you're gonna form the number 5.
We put a 5.
You guys
Okay.
should do it again.
No.
And if you make a mistake, just try again. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's see. Noah, do you want to help us out with the next question? These are balloons.
Go ahead, go.
All right, Noah, count and label. Start with the blue balloon. What number do we start with?
1,
Keep going.
2,
Keep going.
3,
Uh-huh.
4,
Yes.
5,
And
6.
very good. So we're going to stop at 6 because 6 is what we counted for the balloons. So Noah, what number do we put on the line?
6.
Very good, Noah. Yes, we're going to
Stop.
form the number 6 on the line. Excellent. All right. Dylan, we haven't heard from you yet, Dylan. Do you want to unmute yourself and help us count those whistles, Dylan? All right, Dylan, ready? Let's count. Start with the orange one.
1,
Keep going.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Good. We're going to stop there because we started counting with the orange. So purple is the last color. So we counted 6,
5.
Dylan. Dylan, what number do we put on the line?
7.
No, remember, we stopped at 6 at the purple whistle. So if we stopped at 6, what number is supposed to be on the line?
Please make sure that you read the story.
1.
Okay, let's see if we can get someone to help you out. Who can help out Dylan? He counted correctly. He counted to the number 6. Skyla, so if we count to 6, what number goes on the line?
6.
Yes, correct. So we're going to form the number 6 on the line for the whistles. That was great counting, Dylan. And then Skyla, thanks for finishing off that problem. Then we have one more problem to do.
Ms. Castro,
Yes, Elijah, go ahead.
you see on the side of the ticket booth,
Yes, my dear.
it's blue things on tickets on the side of the ticket booth.
Okay, we'll go back to that, Elijah. You'll help us out with that once we finish this next problem, okay? So we'll come back to that, Elijah. Thank you for telling us. All right. I need someone to help me with the last problem, number 6, with the caps. Kimora. Let's start labeling with the yellow cap. What number do we start with, Kimora?
1,
Keep going.
2,
Keep going.
3,
Uh-huh.
4, 5, 6.
Excellent. So we counted 6 caps. So if we counted 6 caps, Kimora, what number goes on the line?
6.
Excellent. Very good. So everyone, make sure you counted and labeled 6 caps. And then on the line, you're going to form the number 6. And then we're going to go back to the other page, the page with the families at the carnival, because Elijah had a good point that I totally forgot. All right, Elijah, can you unmute yourself and explain to us what you observed with your eyes? What did you see, Noah? We have the red and white tent. What did you observe on the side of the tent?
Tickets.
Tickets. So these blue tickets. Elijah, count them out loud for the class, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, so we have a group of 6 there. So boys and girls, Elijah, what do we need to do with those tickets, those blue tickets? Yes, so everyone's going to make a big circle around those blue tickets because we have a group of 6 there. Thank you for showing us that, Elijah. I totally forgot. I oversaw that. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I want to show you what you have for your assignment tonight. You can do the next page on your own. So for our Google Classroom assignment, you are practicing how to count and write to the number 6. So just like we were doing right now, as you're counting, boys and girls, remember to label. This is the best way to get practice of forming all of your numbers. So first they want you to trace the number 6 across the row. Then you start counting and labeling the bears. Whatever number you count, that's the number you write on the line. Keep in mind, not everything is going to have 6. It might be a different number. So they will try to trick you. Then you count these puppets, count and label, and then write the number. Count and label the bicycles, write the number, and count and label the kites, and then you write your number. Then on the back, they have you counting and labeling the buses. Then you write your answer on the line. Then for the next problem, they want you to count the white circles and the gray circles and then write the numbers on the line. And here they want you to circle the number that's greater. Remember, the number that's greater is the number that's bigger, okay? So look between the two numbers and you decide which one is the bigger number. And then on the bottom, they want you to show the number 2 by illustrating circles and labeling them, okay? So that is today's work for you boys and girls.